Hail and well met, fellow adventurers. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well. Tonight, we're going to play some more Pillars of Eternity. We just made it to Defiant Bay. I believe that's where we left off. And trouble is a brewing within the city. Hello, Ada. Good to see you. How's your Thursday going? It is almost Friday, and then it's the weekend. You had some nuggets for lunch, and then you ate some arroz con frijoles for dinner. Oh, what's in what's in those? Hello, Yohei. Good to see you.
Can I count on you to keep me in line?
Jiggly hype, jiggly hyper, jiggly hype, jiggly hyper.
Hello, Michaela. Good to see you. That's odd. I swear I changed this. That's not good. You just wanted to hear Jiggly hype, yeah. Oh, I need to go through and adjust all of these, huh? Okay. Arrows is rice. Oh, okay. And Frijoles is beef. Gotcha. Rice. Gotcha. Thank you. So, let me get out of this. Since I started the YouTube channel, or started doing that, I noticed I was getting copyright stuff because of the John Williams on the sub. So I thought I had fixed this, but apparently I need to do it for all the kinds of things. Give me a moment. Make sure I get this fixed. We're gonna have to change the music. How do I do this? Your daughter subbed to the YouTube? Nice. Yeah, it might not be a problem, but I figured just in case it becomes a problem like later, I would, I'm going to try to limit the impact. Give me just a moment. Let me get these updated. I forgot that they added in all these different variations with the subs. So I only did the main one. And I'm guessing because Michaela's was a resub, it still had the old setup. So Michaela, you got the last one. The last Indiana Jones sub effect. Streaking!
We're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody! Woo! Come on! We're streaking!
Thank you very much for the stream streak. 270 stream streak. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Michaela. We're too old to be fast. The kid is young and faster than all of us boomers. She's the one who beat me to it. Yo, hey. Oh, she subbed after school. Maybe somebody else beat you to it, Yohei. Maybe it was Michaela. Okay, we should be good to go. All right, I'm just gonna run. Do I need to run a test? I don't need to run a test. You were the first subscriber. My secret alt. Yes. I think that's against terms of service, but no, I don't have a secret alt. All right. Let me know what you guys think. Here's the new version.
This is a subscription test.
There's the new version. All right. Let's get back to it. Defiance Bay. The boops, they are happening. Yeah, what were we working on? We got to go to the Temple of Wodoko. Right. We got the bounties. We're a little weak for the bounties. We've got the Endless Pass back at our dungeon, right? Or not dungeon, our keep. Oh, we got to give the ring to Pernisk. Right. A man named Pernisk acting strangely. House in Copper Lane. We are currently in Copper Lane. Okay. We went to the vendor. We sold a bunch of crap. We could continue to just look around. See if there's anything here. Let's head upstairs. There's some interesting people here. very, very quiet.
I'll get it open.
We're
Finished.
thieving. How's the volume on that? On that notification?
Jiggly hyper tatatala.
Oh no.
Tatatala. Tatatala. Jiggly hyper.
Ada, thank you very much for the 32 months of support. And Michaela, thank you also. I don't know, I might have forgotten to say thank you for the 14 months of support. Appreciate that. Could be a little louder using Ada as a test from hell. All right, no worries. I can turn these up. Let's go to there. And then I'll run another test. So we were at 26%. I'm moving it up to 40%. All right, here's another test. All right, what do you guys think?
This is a subscription test.
That should only affect the volume of the music, not the text to speech. We can safely say that in the last 14 months, you have streamed 270 times. Oh my God, you're right. Wow. Yeah, you're right. Sounds good. Perfect. Okay, cool. We'll leave it there. And if we need to make adjustments later, we certainly can. Back to thieving. What do we got? Some lockpicks and some fruit. Yay.
Sure.
Oh, what's this? The shackler came by. Okay. Are we currently working on building something? Oh, we need to pick something to build. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's finish fixing up our house. Or the inn. Let's get that going. Okay. Are they gonna get mad for stealing? It looks like they're not gonna like that. Okay. Fine. That's locked. What's this? The most unfortunate tale of Favia and Bernard. A Valian tragedy. Do you guys want to hear a Valian tragedy? All right. Scene. Leia watches Bernat. Bernat? We'll go with Bernat. Bernat. Leia watches Bernat approach Favia's tree, looking for her human form. Leia, behold, now comes the fun, that for which I have waited. His love is forfeit, her life is forfeit, and all I have worked toward shall be fulfilled. He says he knows his love. He says no force in the world could keep him from her. But what chance has force against guile? Never will he find his love, for she is no longer his love. The spell cannot be undone except by her death, and by then it will be too late. But wait, he has seen her. Leia steps back to observe. Favia, pray, mortal, why have you come here? These woods are not for your kind. The affairs of men have no place at this tree. Leave ere your welcome lapses. Bernat, foul creature, where is my love? What have you done with her? Always this has been the station for our encounters. Never before have I seen you. Where is my love? Answer ere my patience lapses. Favia, fool! This is my land and this is my tree. Your presence never before has been felt. Again I say to you, leave. My generosity will not be extended a third time. Leia steps forward again. Leia, talk? Discussion? I know the way to hurry the conclusion of this tale. Leia takes a breath and extends her throat as if she's yelling. A scream comes from the copse of trees where the Pagra stands. Bernat, my love! Bernat steps forward, brandishing his sword. Bernat, prepare yourself, wretch, for not even death can stand between me and my love. I will have her from you, or you will meet your end. Bernat moves toward Favia, who closes to fight. They fight. During the fight, Bernat is grievously injured as he delivers the killing blow to Favia. She falls to the ground, and as she dies, the spell on her breaks, transforming her back into her Delamgan form. Favia, Bernat, my love, what have you done to me? What was it I said? What was it I did? Has our love soured in your heart? Bernat, Favia, my love, my life, what foul sorcery has befallen you? How have you come to be laid low by my hand? Fie! Fie to the gods for such treachery! Fie to all who stood in our way! Favia, fear not, my beloved, for now we are together, and together we'll always be. And together okay. Nothing can keep us apart. But lo, what is it? Why is it suddenly so dark? Where has the sun gone? Where are you? I cannot see you. I will find you. I will. Favia dies. Bernat, a curse upon the fiend who has betrayed me, to hold love in your hand and have it wrenched away. Bernat winces and puts his hand in his shirt. It comes out covered in blood. Bernat, what luck! What chance! Tragedy may yet turn to fortune. Favia, my love, soon I will rest in your arms. We will lie together again as one, and forever shall we be side by side. I go now to meet my love. Barath, I accept your cold embrace. I welcome your company. I beg your mercy. Bernat lies down next to Favia's body. Bernat, I am ready. Bernat dies. Leia steps out from her hiding spot and runs to Bernat's body. Leia, Bernat, you fool, you wretch! How can you leave me? I am alone, I am forgotten, I am cast out. Without your love, how can I continue? Life holds no thrall without your visage upon which I may gaze. What shall I do? But here, my salvation, my answer. Leia picks up Bernat's sword. Leia, his blade, his weapon, I shall be impaled upon him, and he shall cut through me. I will not be denied my love. I will not be denied my love. You will be mine, if not in this life, then in the next. Leia impales herself on the sword. I'm glad they worded it that way. Rather than on his sword or Bernat's sword. Leia, I come for you, my love, my Bernat. Wait for me, and I will find you. We shall love forever. Leia dies. A tragedy. A Valiant tragedy indeed.
Slow and silent.
Yo Heiko Mycheered. X100. Applause.
Thank you very much, Yohei, for the bits. Unnecessary, sir. The butler walked through the door, only to find the lady of the house sitting by the fireplace, sipping wine, waiting for him. She motioned him closer, and in a soft voice said, "Unbutton my blouse." Nervously, he did as she asked. "Now take off my boots." He knelt down and pulled off one by one. "Now my socks." He carefully removed the socks, placing them neatly by the boots. "Now my skirt." His hands trembled as he unfastened every
Yo
locked
Heiko
on her
Mycheered.
eyes locked on
X100.
her.
Louder applause.
"Now my bra." He hesitated, then carefully slipped it off, letting it fall to the floor. The widow took a sip of wine and locked eyes with him. "If you ever wear my clothes again, you're fired." That's pretty good. Whew. It's about to get kind of steamy in here. I gotta turn my fan on. Comedy and tragedy, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Yo, hey, thank you very much for those bits. Alright, so we spoke to this lady. She's the one who needs help with the ring. We've got actors and merchants back here. More.
I'm on the trail.
I'll get it open. Finished.
Ooh. The bartender's ring. Spirit Bane, Vessel Bane of Will +5. 20% damage against spirits and vessels. Ooh. Mmm. More damage against vessels. Put that on him.
Yeah.
You're gonna use your headphone for your 3DS. You're gonna play Fire Emblem Awakening. I'll be watching without audio. Alright, no worries. Have fun. Hope all goes well. Okay, so we're looking for a house. There's the marketplace. Admeth's Den Expedition Hall. Okay. Oh, there's the house. Somebody else's house. Scrivener's Dormitory. And the Catacombs. And Brackenbury. Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Okay. Guess we're exploring. They're doing a play right now.
Worth a look.
Oh. Ooh. Scarab figurine, 1 per rest. Summon 3 wood beetles. Okay. Summon wood beetles, huh? Guess we'll give that to the ranger. Guess. A little more cannon fodder, I suppose. Heritage Hill claims a Glanthbothan soul hunter. What? Leaves the stronghold. Oh, they arrived seeking employment and then they oh, oops. Oops. All right. So, here we have...
Welcome.
Take your time, traveler. Okay, what do you have for sale? Oh, Seal of Faith. Holy crap. That's a wee bit expensive. The Ring of Wizardry? Whoa. +2 second level spell uses. +1 4th level spell use. Ooh. Okay. I don't want to buy that just now, even though we can afford it. Well, I could sell these extra weapons. It only gets us 3 grand. $4 grand. Do I need the wolf hides for anything? I don't know. Phew. Doesn't really get us much, does it? Huh. Well, I'll put these back. I don't know if it's safe to sell those. We'll get rid of these, though. Alright. Note to self, at some point, we're going to want that Ring of Wizardry for our wizard. Let's see.
How do you do?
Well met, traveler. Are you interested in purchasing rations? Okay. We want food and camping supplies. He's our man. Got it. Looks like this is another one.
Greetings.
Okay. Ingrid stands behind a stall, polishing a broad sword. Patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscles in his arms are knotty and lean, but he holds the weapon with ease. He nods at you. Come take a look. You won't find a finer collection of armor and weaponry in Defiance Bay outside Sunlids, of course. What's Sunlid? She operates in the Expedition Hall, sells the best equipment in the city. But Wenin keeps her on a short leash, keeps her fine inventory reserved for chartered expeditions, members of the dozens, and anyone else takes a liking to. Okay. Oh. Wow. A warhammer. Ooh. I need that for a deer. What does this do? It's got crushing and piercing damage. It's got crit damage multiplier. You can engage an extra enemy, and it's fine make, making it more accurate and more damage. And a pike? Oh, man. Oh. Scepter. Golly. What if I want all these things? What then? +2 intellect. Oh. Alright, I'm going to grab that warhammer for our tank. Okay. And the flail. Well, that looks like all the people here. What's up here? We got mercenaries.
Mercenaries. All fancy weapons and no skill.
Oh. She's got some opinions. Oh, cutscene. Brandon Lear, a well-groomed man, stepped through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He is flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. One of his companion eyes you for a moment before spitting chew at your feet. Another pup come wandering in, I see. Just know that Bind's Giant Slayers run things around here, and you'll be fine. Never heard of them. His eyes narrow. You have now. Stick around Defiance Bay and you will again. Plenty of bounties to go around, but there's a reason the Giant Slayers get the lion's share. Remember that. Wenin. A voice bellows across the hall. Enough jabber, Bind! You gonna do the job or talk about it? His jaw tightens. Wenin's right. That coin ain't going to collect itself. He looks at his comrades and jerks his chin toward the door. See you around, pup. We won't have to fight them eventually, right?
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
I'm looking for work.
Go see Osric. He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Okay. And what's up with the dozens? Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Deerwood, not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember someone else's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. Your roots? The Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Deerwood freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who've protected it. Everyone knows that the Saints' War ended when the Godhammer destroyed Widewen at Evan Dewar Bridge. A lot of folks don't know how Waidwen wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women. They walked out of Halgat Citadel and faced down a god, held him there until the bomb went off. He thumbs the table. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armor and silky cloaks to remember our roles. We're the same now as we were then. We stand up for the people. First line of defense, whatever it takes. We got new enemies now. If it's not Waidwen, it's his damned legacy. It's the damned soul butchers in Brackenberry making things worse on all of us, probably causing the whole thing, one way or another. Well, we haven't gone anywhere, and there's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Deerwood once, we'll do it again. Okay. Osric. We need to go find Osric. What's this? Huh. Book of the Hunt. Okay. Books. I'm not going to take kindly to that. Osric.
For the last time, Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up. If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off.
Let's see. I'm looking for work.
You want an expedition? Talk to Wenin. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean.
Although, I do have something I need done. Something that requires, he glances sidelong at an adventurer flailing away helplessly at a dummy. Competence. Okay. What do you need done?
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back.
Why don't you just go ask for it back?
No. Oh, they'd like that, I'm sure. But I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction.
Doesn't sound like leaving was your choice.
You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true. Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and nobody believes you.
Nothing more destructive than a crowd with the wrong idea. So what's this armor?
It's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the liberation.
I'll see what I can do.
Then it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind of fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out.
I got word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Andra's Gift right after having his soul lineage read by a cipher in Dunreed Row. Should you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you're there, well, drinks on me. His soul lineage read.
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunreed Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
Oh. Generations of Masuk's traditions are any indication this Penhelm probably doesn't remember it. Still, a past like that has to count for something. Okay. Alright. So we need to potentially ruin a knight. Great. Cool. We're already getting stuck into the politics. So... Goose and Fox, Brackenberry, Catacombs, First Fires, Scrivener's Dormitory. Okay. Well, let's go over to this house, turn the ring in, get that done. Oh boy. We got a bunch of mercenaries hanging out here. You can turn right back around. The lower floor is all yours, but nobody goes upstairs. Oh, why not? Because you'll be breathing through new holes in your neck if you head up there. That's why. Just mind your own business. Once you're on the SVEF, you're not going to much care where you are anyway. Okay. Don't go upstairs. Got it. You know we're going upstairs at some point. SVEF. Ooh. That's the bad stuff. The drugs. Okay.
Hail, traveler.
Well, now, a new face. Welcome, friend. Name's Pernisk, and this, he gestures to the room around you, is my humble abode and place of business. And I do hope you're in here to do some business. He glances at the nearby guard. Seems like a lot of guards for one man. You must be popular. Sure, right. Very perceptive. The business attracts some less pleasant types. Sometimes the clientele get a little pushy. And every so often, someone even turns out to be snooping into things they shouldn't, and lessons have to be taught. His face shivers with a quick, unreadable emotion. I'm sure you're too smart to get wrapped up in all of that, of course. I keep it simple. If you have the coin, I have the SVEF. You're free to make use of the premises, so long as you don't do anything stupid, and you don't get to tangling with the other customers. Now, what can I get you? Here's your ring. Pernisk takes the ring and turns it around. Nice. What's this for? You don't recognize the wedding band you gave Karena? Oh, yeah, I see now. She's making a statement, is she? Good riddance to her, then. Sorry, I ever spent the coin to begin with. Now, is that all? She seemed to care for you. Why are you doing this? Seems a difficult thing to forget, giving your grandmother's ring to someone. Maybe she's just not worth remembering, eh? While you're playing lapdog for her and all, why don't you go back and tell her to keep clear of here? She seemed to care for you. Why are you doing this? Plenty of stars in the sky. Tell her to go set up in the salty mast if she's feeling lonely. Me and her are done. Wow. And you hit your fiancé? How can you live with yourself? She was asking for it. Sort of like you right now. Maybe you ought to quit digging around in affairs that don't concern you. Me, I've got business to get back to. Door's that way. Something's not right here, and I don't plan on leaving until I find out what's going on. Then you won't be leaving at all, friend. I was tired of wearing this face anyhow. Guards, to me! What? What? Oh shit. Who's this guy? Nerid? It's not even the dude. It's not even the husband. What the fuck? Okay. What do we do here? Let's get that up.
How may I help?
What?
Ready, Watcher.
Oh boy.
Hey.
That going. Jesus. Stop! I give up. Just leave and I'll go peacefully, alright? Too late! Boy, they really ganked, Durance. Jesus.
What?
Alright. What the hell was all this about? You guys don't have anything to say, huh?
I'll get it open. Finished.
Well, I guess we better go upstairs. Oh, wait.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
I should probably stealth through here, make sure there isn't anything hidden. Oops. Okay. Well, that escalated quickly. All right, Durance. Try not to get ganked this time. Oh boy, here we go. All right, let's open with we want to buff ourselves.
Yes?
That out of the way.
Ready, Watcher.
That
Yes.
going.
I'm here.
Okay. Oh. Got some nice weapons. Fine spear. Great sword. Flail. A key. Hey. Small shield. Oh, it's not as much deflection. Oh, it's a small one. Never mind. I'd rather have medium. Wait, can I enchant this to be... Oh, we're out of those... That... Right. I should check the vendors for that material. A book. Adiran dialects. Okay.
I'm on the trail.
Ah, shit. Is this Pernesk, maybe? It is. Man lies bound and bloodied on the floor before you. His face is a tapestry of bruises, and blood is spattered across several corners of the room. The man cringes and sobs as you approach. Gods, please. Please, no more. I can't take any more. I'm not here to hurt you. You're not? Oh, praise Bareth. You're not one of his men, are you? He looks nervously behind you. Please, I don't know who you are, but my name is Pernis. This is my house. You have to help me. Then who was that downstairs? An imposter, some wizard named Nerid. He came into my house, tied me up in here, tortured me, and now he and his men are eating my food, breaking my things, selling stuff inside my own house. He just turned up all of a sudden. This would be a lot easier if you weren't trying to hide something. Pernis looks away, unable to meet your gaze. I may have hung on to a tiny portion of my supplier's share, but I needed the money. I needed that money. Okay. So what exactly happened? He sent over the wizard Nerid, the man downstairs, to make up the lost copper, I guess, and to hurt me while he was at it. It feels like it's been days. Let's see. He's already taken care of. I can't believe this nightmare is finally over. He grins weakly, then seems to remember. You have no idea what you've done for me, but I need to find my love, Karena. Only after whatever Nerid put her through, I'm afraid she won't give me a chance to explain. She might listen to you. Please, she must be somewhere in Copper Lane. It's the only home she's known. And please don't tell her about the Svef, about what I do. I could make it worth your while, a discount maybe. Perhaps you should. See, Karena sent me here in the first place. Perhaps you should trust her to make her own decisions rather than lie to her. Grab him. Here's my counteroffer. I tell her whatever I please, and you still give me that discount. Oh, wow. All right. Don't push your luck. Or sorry, but I think I've done enough. All right. What do you guys think? What should we go with here? Do we keep his secret that he's been selling Svef, which is, I think it's like opium, if I were to guess. Or go with number 2. Yeah, well, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm thinking number 2. Don't lie to her. Let her make her own decisions. I know, and I can't force you to keep this secret. I just don't want to lose her. After what happened here, I'm sure she won't have anything to do with Svef or me if she finds out. Well, Karena sent me here in the first place. She did. That woman helped save my life without realizing it. Please bring her home and tell her that everything is back to normal. Sure, I'll go do that. Can't think enough, truly, how I've missed my poor Karena. Dude. Shh. I don't know about all this. All right. Well, we've cleaned out the mercs, the drug dealers. This ain't over for him. All the people left the house. All right, let's go talk to Corinna and see what she says.
Well, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale. I grew up in Gilded Vale. Quaint. That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right.
It's so weird to think that Matt Mercer's talking to himself, essentially, when those two converse. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, what happened with Pernisk? Did you give him the ring? Pernisk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, the real Pernisk also deals Svef. So we go with the honest version. We get a minor positive for our... Or we just straight up lie to her. I'd rather have... Yeah, I'd rather just go with the honest. Pernisk was being impersonated by a powerful wizard. However, the real Pernisk also deals Svef. She covers her mouth with her hand, shocked. Pernisk? My Pernisk is a Svef dealer? I didn't know you for an honest man. Honesty is the best policy. Yeah, I think so. She brings her fist down on the table, sloshing her drink. Damn it! How can I trust him after something like this? That he's lied to me for this long. She runs her hand through her hair and takes a deep breath. I should just be glad I found out about this before the wedding. So, we got some options. We can say right now he needs help and forgiveness, so we can be benevolent. We can be passionate. He still loves you. Do you really want to give up on your future together? You're smart to stay away from him. Be rational about it. There are other men in Defiance Bay. Be stoic about it. Or just say, I'm sorry it turned out like this. I don't know. What do you guys think? You liking option 1, the benevolent option? Okay. Anybody else have thoughts? All right, we'll go with right now. He needs help and forgiveness. I'm sad Brent is not here to encourage us to be monsters. He's probably streaming right now. You wanted to pop over there and ask him, but we're going to move forward. Let's see. Right now he needs help and forgiveness. We'll go with the benevolent option. You think I could help him turn around? I hadn't thought of it that way. You really do see the best in everyone. Ooh, another minor positive reputation gain. Somewhere Brent saying, kill him, woo her, make love on his grave. I appreciate what you've done for us, and I'm certain Pernisk feels the same way. You're always welcome to come see us if you need anything. Oh, nice. Oh, and take this. She unclasped something from her neck, picked it up from one of the merchants to help me stand firm in my decision. I'll be fine without it now. Unwavering resolve added to my inventory. Unwavering resolve, huh? And what's going on here? Taxes have been collected. We lost 134 copper to bandits, but we earned 799 copper. Oh, look at that. Wait, can I purchase more than one thing at a time? I forget. Can I purchase the Bailey? Oh, nope. Okay. I didn't think so. I thought it was just one thing at a time, but... Alright, what is Unwavering Resolve? It's a necklace. It's got the properties of Intellect +2, Resolve +1. Oh. Okay. It goes on the neck. So, Cloak of Protection. Or, wait a minute. We could go with one of our casters. Who's got the lower intellect here? 16, 17. All right. Let's go with Aloth. So I think what? We're at 18. Yeah. All right. Let's give that to Aloth. Boink. And then, does anybody need a Cloak of Protection? Not right now. So we'll hold on to that for later. I don't need that. What's this? Fine sword. I'm fine without it. Let's see. What's this? Grants the caster otherworldly sight, resulting in preternatural accuracy. Okay. Creates duplicates of the caster. Oh, mirrored image. Oh. What do we have? Yeah, you know what? I'll grab that. And then in his grimoire, I'm going to take out Merciless Gaze. And we will put in... Okay. So now we gotta go find... Or continue exploring Copper Lane. Still a lot of places to go. The Scrivener's Dormitories, huh? I guess. And Lumdala's house? Yeah, let's head that direction. What's going on at Lumdala's house? Hello? Oh good, we found some sugar. Just came to borrow some sugar. And your books and cash. Oh. Okay.
I shall be discreet.
Be discreet. Make it so. Guess we shall be coming back to this location at some point. Alright. Scrivener's Dormitories. Hello, Scrivener.
Slow and silent.
Yoink. Yoink. All right. Oops.
Greetings.
By Whale's eyeless face, you are one short ogre. But why are you green? And how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? Let me guess. You smoked a lot of white leaf, or did you get your hands on some snowcap? Snowcap. Snowcap. So few people know snowcap, much less ogres. He beams at you and nods his head. You're a scrivener? Yes, I am a scrivener. I read books. I write books. I once ate a book, but only because it looked like sweet pie. Or perhaps it was sweet pie baked to look like a book? Interesting. Oh, I'm also a collector of herbs. Flowers, plants, I sell them. Mostly I eat them. What do you got for sale? Oh, look at that. Oh, you have Pilgrim's Crown. Ooh. Yoink. Alright, so he's got the herbs. Look at that. Alright, well that means we can upgrade his armor. Fine. Yes, fine. Check. Is there anybody else we need to upgrade? Is it her bow? No, it already is fine. Okay. Kana. We've got some fine brigandine. Okay. I'll hold off on that. Okay, so there's that.
Shh.
Finished.
Snowcap. Okay. What else is there around here? Just waiting. Okay, they have forgotten about us. Prayer against restraint.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's just scriveners hanging out here. Cool, cool. Is there Corin? You got anything else going on? Tell me about the dormitory. Here's what the scriveners who work for the Hall of Revealed Mysteries sleep. I'm a scrivener. Smell a place like old. Okay. Okie dokie. That's where the scriveners live. Duh. In the dormitories.
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light could be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
All right. Someone actually stole something from the hall? Wait, what? What happened? Thievery? Who would do that?
I'd wager there are more than a few banned books in here.
Hello.
Gods keep you.
You're welcome to browse the stacks, but mind you keep your voice down. This is still a temple, after all, and Grimda doesn't tolerate disorder. This is a temple? It looks like a library. That's because it is! Whale is the god of mysteries and answers, encryption and decryption, concealment and revelation. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the unknown and the protection of hidden knowledge. Oh. Think there's such a place in Deerwood. Incredible. I'd love a glimpse of the archives. How many secrets must sit upon these shelves? Fascinating, isn't it? Temples dedicated to Whale tend to hold vast stores of knowledge. We use that knowledge to unravel and preserve the mysteries of the world. Anything else? Who's Grimda? Why, she's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes on here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Okay. Weird. Wait. So we're allowed to read these, but we can't take it. Got it. Okay. Midwife's memoirs. Interesting. I wonder if there's like a particular book that we're going to be looking for at some point. The Many Faces of Barath. The Saints War Part 2. Saints War Part 2. Well, there's Grimda. Keep searching. The obscured leaves clues for those who seek. Alright, let's find out what's going on here. Grimda!
Hail, traveler.
Hail! An elderly dwarf surveys the stacks. Her skin looks as tough and wrinkled as a walnut. Despite her stature, she manages to look down her nose at you. You're welcome to look around, but let the priests and scriveners continue their search. She shoots the nearest robed figure a withering glare. Wouldn't do to give them any other excuses. What are you looking for? Maybe I could find it. She sizes you up, stroking her chin. And I could trust you to bring it back, I suppose. She scowls at the robed priest again. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot anyway. Thieves made off with an ancient scroll of Whale. They intended to blaspheme by selling that which remained hidden, a secret of the 100 visions. Her wiry eyebrows arch over her spectacles. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and the road to Deerford. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. Whale rewards the persistent seeker, and so do I. Ancient scroll of Whale. There's a fine prize. I mean, a worthy task. Yeah, what do we know about the missing scroll here? What do you know about the thieves? Very little, except that they were foolish to believe they could steal from the god of secrets. That, and they were fleeing to a farmhouse. How do you want me to handle the thieves? However you can. Kill them, rob them, leave them. It makes no difference to me. She waves a hand and smiles grimly. I'll consider it one of Whale's mysteries. Oh, all right. So what's special about the scroll again? Whale is the god of secrets. If I told you that, it'd cheapen it, wouldn't it? She cackles. It's a parable, the kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. All right. Well, all right. We've got a job. It does mean we have to leave. Copper Lane. And I know we're not murder hobos. We're employed, damn it. Yeah. And I know how much you guys love side quests. Catacombs, huh? And Brackenberry.
Yo Heiko Mychard. X100. Side quests. I love side quests.
Yo, hey. Thank you very much. Oh, Brackenberry is one of the other sections. Oh, so we got Brackenberry, First Fires, Andra's Gift. Oh, wait, Andra's Gift. Wait. Didn't they say they were on their way to Deerford Village? Wait a minute. Wait a tick. Okay. A group of thieves has stolen a scroll of whale from the Hall of Revealed Mysteries in Defiance Bay. The High Archivist Grimmer wants me to track down the thieves and recover the scroll. Grimmer said one of the thieves mentioned an abandoned farm on the path to Deerford. On the path to Deerford. Which does mean going this way. Well, maybe it's right there. Let's go back to the plains. You forgot to mention, for me getting you set up with that set of gear on 14, Alas said to both of us, traitors? Oh, no. Oh, no. Alas. Don't hate us. So I guess we could go check out Stormwall Gorge. Seems to be on the way to Deerford. So maybe it's here that we will find this missing scroll in the farmhouse. Maybe. Just maybe. Alright, let's start exploring. Uh-oh. What do we see? Feral druids. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. Oh, God! Well, I was not expecting that. That man went grizzly. Jesus.
Hi?
Ow. They're all transforming. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Hey.
Oh boy. He's not doing so well. Who's doing all that casting?
What?
I'm here.
Yes?
Be on
Oh boy,
Yes.
we're having some issues. Oh boy, this might be a little bit outside of our ability to handle.
Hey. Yes?
Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
Ready, Watcher.
It was a grisly end, as it were. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, I done goofed. Okay, well. We're not quite of the level. It's weird that they give you a side quest to go all the way this direction way before you're ready for it, so that's okay. That's all right.
Walls need
call-
some work before this place is secure.
A
My
call to
husband can
court.
fix them right up.
Let's see. A messenger in your great hall at Cadnua. A messenger from the ducal palace is waiting for you in the great hall. Uh-oh. All right. Construction is done. So our inn is nice and full. Or fixed up. What do we purchase next? Do we clean up the Bailey? Do we do the towers, which is the towers of Cadnua stand above the walls of the stronghold. Upgrading the towers will grant a perception bonus when resting at Bright Hollow. It's not bad. The south curtain wall provides further protection to the Bailey from invaders coming from the south. The west curtain wall forces from the west. We get the barracks up and going so we can employ hirelings to defend your stronghold. So, I mean, eventually I want to do all the things, but let's... Yeah, let's get the barracks going.
Right.
Let's go see why there's a messenger from the ducal palace here. All right. Greetings, my lord. I bear an urgent message from Chancellor Warren of Defiance Bay. He requests that you meet with him at your earliest convenience in the ducal palace. Your claim on Cadnua has been called into question by the Gathbin family. Earl Baedmar has issued a ruling on the matter, but both you and Lord Gathbin must be present. Okay, who's Chancellor Warren? He's an arbiter of legal matters for Earl Baedmar of the Grasp. Okay, tell me about Lord Gathbin. An old Adirian lineage, I believe. The former lord of this stronghold, a distant relative of Lord Gathwin, allied himself with the losing side during the War of Defiance. But Cad Nua is mine. The Gathwin family disagrees. As your claim is not based on lineage, an official ruling is required to remedy the dispute. Okay, I'll go meet him then. The Chancellor will await you in the records room of the Ducal Palace in the first fires. Okay, I guess we gotta go defend our claim. Ugh. Bureaucracy.
A few repairs and this keep will be a sight to see.
It's true. It's true, Kana. I agree. All right, let's have a...
I like the fountain.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Wow. Our inn is so fancy. What's going on down here? Oh, look at this. It's so homey. I love it. This is awesome. All right, let's get a night's rest to head back to Defiance Bay. Last 3 rests, +2 to survival. All right. Take that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. I just... Well, you seemed preoccupied.
You've just begun to stretch and soothe the aches from your body when you feel Aloth over your shoulder. He looks away quickly when you notice him, kneading his hands into squirming fists. You seem preoccupied, Aloth.
Mad old watchers, a cult on our trail. What's not to worry about? I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
He stares at the spot on the ground. I guess I don't know what to make of this either.
Then I'm in good company. I should let you rest. It looks like we'll have another full day tomorrow.
Okay. Well, it looks like we got our rest in, so...
A few repairs and this keep will be a sight to see.
Yes, yes, Kana, I know. All right, so first fires, Heritage Hill, Andra's Gift. I think they wanted us to go to first fires, right? To the Ducal Palace. I think so. Security reports, Bleak bandits will attack the stronghold in 5 days. Oh no. What does that mean? Okay, well, we gotta try to... You must travel to get to participate in the defense. Well, I guess it's a good thing I decided to put in the barracks. We're gonna be attacked? What the hell? Not cool. How much time on the 20 hours? Okay. So once the barracks are finished, we should be able to, like, I think we can hire first fires. I think we can hire some mercenaries. I think. All right. Do the first fires. So we gotta go to the Ducal Palace.
Have you ever chased a skirt wizard? Or do you merely hide behind them?
Don't pawn your personal problems off on me.
They will use you, cast you off when it suits them, never speak another word to you.
Maybe they just don't answer to fiery whore.
All right, we got the Ducal Palace here, so we need to go do our dispute thing. Crucible Keep, which is where the knights are. There's the temple, that's the main story. The Valiant Embassy is over there, and then we can head to Andra's Gift. Okay. Let's go check out... Wait a minute. The Rogue Knight, yeah. The Rogue Knight. Let's go check that out. I think we have to go to the Crucible. What's this? Stones of the ancient tower have been blackened by centuries-old fires. Interesting. Temple has been destroyed. Not good, not good. Alright. What is going on in here? Hello? Knock knock. We're here to stir up trouble. I mean, fix your issues. Alright, who's this?
Well met, friend.
Aldemar. Justicar Aldemar. Aldemar gives you an appraising eye. Judging by the scars on his face, he's lucky to be able to do that much. Every day we get more from the hinterlands pouring into Defiance Bay. Keeps us busy on the watch, it does. You look like you recently arrived yourself. Who are you? A soldier of the Crucible Knights and proud of it. I help keep everything running at the keep so that Commander Cliver can focus on more important matters. Looking for something or just knocking the dirt off your boots? What goes on in the Crucible Keep? This is the headquarters of the Crucible Knights, so it's where we store arms and armor as well as where many of our soldiers bunk. Commander Cliver's in the back making plans as usual. He scratches a scarred cheek. You'll find the forge at the west end of the building along with our master smith Dunstan. There's also a shrine to the Golem if you're the praying type. Okay. Let's have a little meander. The forge, the barracks, and the war room, and the shrine of Abaddon. The training room. Okay. Well, let's go check out the forge. Sounds interesting. Wait, Penhelm. That's the dude we were looking for. Alright, Dunstan. What's up, Dunstan?
If this is about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
I found several fragments of an ancient sword. Do you think you could repair it? It's a fine blade indeed. Luxadiran, special made. Must have been a commission for a champion of some sort. A sword of this caliber would have had a specially designed hilt too. It would be a shame to graft anything else onto it, and besides, it'll balance best with all the original pieces. You find the rest of it, I'll forge it for you. Okay. What do you do here?
I'm a forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too. We were all smiths back in Hodred's day, though I'm about the only one here who still gets his hands dirty. We're a fearsome fighting force, though these days I think Cleaver takes more pride in our parade formations.
He thinks himself a progressive man, but he's obsessed with soul lineages and connections to the Deerwood heroes of old. Other than Dunreed Rowe, who really knows about any of that, though? Right. Okay. So, where are the barracks? The archives. We came through here. The barracks are this way. Alright, I'm going to try to avoid the one dude. See if we can figure out. Okay, so we got a Justicar who wanders through here randomly. Hey, Brent! How's it going? Playing some AI Limit. Oh. Tell us about that. Thank you so much for the raid. How was the game? AI Limit.
Slow and silent.
Finished.
Hoo hoo hoo.
I'll get it open. Finished.
Secret ending bugged. Oh no, sorry to hear that. So you had to do the standard ending. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But it's an anime Souls-like. Oh, okay. Well, did you have fun at least? Did you enjoy it?
I'll get it open. Finished. I'll get it open. Finished. Steady does it.
Edict of Arrest? Oh shit, what did that... What was that? Edict of Arrest. Okay. This edict calls for the arrest of Aorn, whose recent actions have led to the death of a Knight of the Crucible. It requests reporting any information to Justicar Aldemar. It's signed Commander Cleaver. The rest of Aorn. Now, is that Aorn? Is that the same guy? No, that's Osric. Wait, who's Aorn? Crucible Knights are calling for the arrest of an Orlan named Aorn. Apparently, he's eluded capture thus far, though the Knights continue to hunt for him. The edict of arrest I found recently dated. Aorn could not have traveled far, and it seems unlikely he could get past the guards at the gates. I should look for him in the city. Oh. We could just randomly citizen arrest. I guess. Just close that. Good enough to finish, but like 6 out of 10? Okay. So,
got it. Finished.
Middling. Nothing to see here. Blacksmith Knights. Okay. Ah, the affidavit. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. Okay. Curran, a cipher duly appointed and employed by Dunreed Row, does hereby certify that novitiate A.M. Penhelm has been found to have a soul free of any subversive influences or tainted essence. Scroll stamped with the seal of Dunreed Row and signed by both Penhelm and Curran. Okay, so now we've got the thing. So I found an affidavit that confirms the lineage of Penhelm. It's signed by Curran, a cipher in Dunreed Row. So we need to go to Dunreed Row and see what that's all about. Okay. Alright, what else we got around here? Got some Justicars hanging out in the mess hall. Got a training area? Willia, huh? Who's this? Wyla. The Justicar's gaze flicks over to you briefly before returning to the novitiates gathered in the training area. If this is about patrols, my novitiates are already stretched to their limit. Between the refugee influx and the mess at Heritage Hill, I simply don't have any units to spare. I'm sorry, was there something else you need? Is there something wrong at Heritage Hill? What isn't wrong is the real question. A whole district of walking, flesh-eating corpses? We sealed the area 2 months ago, just after I lost one of my finest commanders there, and yet this is the second guard rotation to disappear. There are already enough rumors about the place floating around the keep without my soldiers whispering about these disappearances. I'd just as soon abandon the district, but these monsters should find a way out. Oh. Whoa. I could look into it. She steps back and regards you. After what I've just told you, you want to go to Heritage Hill. I've lost trained soldiers there. Why should I let you in? Well... let's see. If people are disappearing, someone's got to figure out what's happening to them. We could be rational. You've got nothing else to lose. I don't think I want to be negative about it. Or aggressive. It seems like you could use the help. We could be benevolent, or we could be diplomatic. What's the harm in letting me try? Let's attempt diplomatic. If you're so eager to rush to your death, I won't stop you. She quietly looks at the end. And if you're somehow able to put a stop to this, you got my permission to enter Heritage Hill. I'll send word to the guards at the gate. Okay. Okay. Get to fight some undead, huh? Oh boy. Who's excited to fight some undead? What's this? Daily affirmations? Okay. And we've got, what is this? An altar to Abaddon. Interesting. Brains. Brains. All right, let's go talk to the head of this order. Oh, wait. Oh.
Yoheiko Mightyard. X100. Undead? I love the undead.
Oh, thank you very much for the bits. Undead? I love the undead. Oh my god.
I just don't have the manpower.
What game was I playing where I was doing that? What was that game? Shoot. Was that Tunic? No. No. It wasn't Tunic. it was the game like Tunic. What's that called? Yet. Oh man. What was that game? Oh, that's gonna bug me. Death's Door. Yes, thank you. I think, yeah, okay. So if it was Death's Door, what was I saying at the time? Oh boy. That's what happens when you get older. Your memory. First thing to go.
Refugees from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay. Yes? Can I help you with something?
Why don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates, and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Hailmar. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
Is there a way I may help? I know how to handle myself. Always refreshing to meet someone who'd rather fix a problem than complain about it. Forge Master Dunstan's working with an animancy scholar to build what we're calling Forge Knights, warriors that can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience, or fear. Some agitator throws a rock at them, we don't have to worry about things getting out of hand. He's constructed the armor, but we need the scholar's research. Unfortunately, she hasn't been around the last few times my novitiates have checked. Viana lives with the rest of the Scriveners out in Copper Lane, but I haven't soldiers to spare at the moment. Go to Scrivener's Dormitory, see if you can find her. When you get the research, just bring it to Dunstan. This is his area of expertise anyway. Once you've brought him the research, he can sell you any arms or armor if you need. He forges and repairs all of our equipment. You won't find a more capable smith in Defiance Bay. Was there anything else I can do for you? Oh, okay. No, that's... But you're in charge? Yeah, okay. Okay. Automaton soldiers? What could possibly go wrong?
Strange place for a shrine to Abidan, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. And the only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
I knew some soldiers who got recruited by the Knights after the war was over. They told me some about it. They could be too good and all the poor soldiers are out of a job? I suppose that's a possibility. That is a possibility. Although more likely, somebody loses control of these automaton soldiers and they turn against us. I know it's a wild idea. Couldn't possibly come to fruition. But what if? No way. No, that couldn't happen. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. It's definitely not a thing. I definitely didn't just see that happen in Final Fantasy XIV. Multiple times. Couldn't be. They get these young kids in there and they tell them about the blacksmithing and about the revolution and about tradition. talk about the golem like he created the Crucible Knights in his forge to go win Deerwood's independence. Then they join, and it turns out all those knights ever talks about is, when are we gonna get recognized as a real knighthood? When are we getting our titles in our land? The High Justice wants to be an earl, says it's Abaddon's will. He's got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it, saying Abaddon told him to. Yes, but only when chat loses its shit about the concept of death, when the automatons go crazy. Oh, God. It was really tempting to keep hitting the skip button on a lot of those cutscenes. So much whining. Oh boy. Let's see. Going dark for a minute on that. We're doing a memorial barbecue and painting contest for the old man this month. 2 years. Wow.
Yeah.
That's I mean, it's awesome that you're doing a memorial, but that's incredible. It's been 2 years already. Yeah, exactly, Yohei. Exactly. Like, why would you want to forget about... Yeah. I don't get it. Hello, Duke. How are you all doing? Oh! Hey, now that we got a moment. I mean, we can always have a moment, I guess. I did finally get a video up on YouTube. So if you guys could be so kind as to throw some subs at the channel, I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna start getting the the Twitch broadcasts up on YouTube. So we have long-term storage, so to speak. They're not edited by any means. I don't got the time to do all that. There's no way. I don't have the time. So I'm just exporting them from Twitch over to YouTube, and I'll put a thumbnail on them. Is as much as I've got time to do. So, if you happen to miss a broadcast, you could always just go over there and catch it on YouTube. You're waiting for 14 to stop lagging. Uh-oh. Was there an update recently? Or are they just having some server issues? New Savage tier went live on Tuesday. Oh, I see. But you think there's some DDoS bullshit? Ugh. Why people gotta ruin everyone else's fun? The hell? Because people are fucking losers. Yeah. Let's see. That's all bad. Some members do still take their ideals seriously. You see it with older knights, some of them. They were taught differently. I feel for them seeing all that slowly wearing away around them with nothing to be done because the wrong people are in charge. Shame they don't have better people leading them. Yes, true. Interesting. I wonder if that's some kind of hint. Alright, well, we got some new tasks. We still haven't found... What was it? Gotta find... that one place. Brackenberry, the Valiant Embassy, Ducal Palace, Heritage Hill. So Heritage Hill is full of undead. We'll hold off on that. Brackenberry. Okay. Let's go to Valiant Embassy. Let's check out the Ducal Palace. And then we'll move on to a new area. I'm going to hold off on the temple. Because that moves the main story forward. And we know how we are here. We do the side quests first.
All these circling feet heading nowhere.
Oh. All right. Vicent Agosti. Valiant diplomats. Okay. Who are you, sir?
Hello.
What can this humble servant of the Republics do for you? Tell me about the Republics. They are rich in all ways, in wealth and style and culture. If you were to go to the Republics, you would not want to leave. Why would you? People are beautiful and charming. I'm here because the Songreta Ducal wishes it, but when my appointment is done, I will be on the first ship out, and I will sing from here to Salona. What do you do here? I'm the Valiant Ambassador. My job is to ensure trade with the Deerwood remains strong and profitable. Okay. Simple, short, and sweet. Easy peasy. Hold on.
Silent.
There's no way that's not trapped, right?
Finished.
Yeah. Yoink. Pilfering. Huzzah.
I'll get it open.
Okay, lockpick requires 3, and we got 21 locks. I think we'll be all right. Do it.
Finished.
What's this? Obsidian lamp figurine, 1 per rest. Summon 3 shades? Oh, shit. Okay. Try to remember that. And we got that other one that summons 3 wood beetles. Alright. 1 per rest. Try to use that on the big fights. Okay. Valiant Embassy. We have seen it. Alright, I guess we better go talk to the Duke.
Politics, infighting, greed, and a shrine to Magrin as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Is that what this is? Is this Magrin? Oh. What do they say? Okay. Well, let's go see what this is about. Okay. Speak with the Chancellor Warren. All right. Welcome to Ducal Palace.
Good day to you.
Sidley, any news to share, or are you just here to see the Ducal Palace? What's the Ducal Palace? It's the seat of government here in the Defiance Bay. This is where Duke Admeth Hadrit declared freedom from the Adiran rule some 150 years ago. It's also a hotbed for regional politics. Trust me, the gossip here beats what you'll find in any tavern or brothel in the city. Ah, Deerwood politics. It changes too quickly to be worth keeping up with. Better to strike up conversation in the taverns than try to loiter inconspicuously in the palace corridors. Who are you? She's the page here at the palace. You deliver messages. Okay. What goes on here? Public meetings, public hearings, ceremonies. This is where the Duke and his advisors work. You're not at liberty to talk about that side of things. Okay. But if you want the official version, we have a shrine devoted to Magron, official records, and chambers for public hearings and council meetings. Okay. What's with the shrine of Magron? Symbol Magron's protection of Defiance Bay. She's represented the revolutionary spirit of Deerwood ever since independence, and her involvement in creating the Godhammer bomb only affirmed her importance to us. It's also where the first of the sacred fires burn, but Fierga, the tranquil ardent, has had trouble keeping them lit. Oh. Okay. Your hearing going on right now. Sure is. Been meeting with some of the city leaders for weeks now, trying to figure out how to address the legacy. Ah, yes. Let's see. Why is animancy so controversial? Traditionalists think it's a crime against the gods. Question that poking around in souls is risky, but the more progressive elements believe it's our only shot at restoring healthy births. Right. Records are stored here. Dull official stuff. I got curious one day and got drafted into reshelving half of the records. Worst day of my life. Tell me about the current Duke. The would-be Evar Wolfgren. Don't let the fool tire you, though. Our dukes have been elected since independence. Some find Duke Aver rather coarse. He's a frontier noble. Personally, I think a rough and tumble type is just what Defiance Bay needs. Alright. We got a little bit of the lowdown. Let's have a look around. What do we got? The shrine is over here. Something there. There's the Hall of Records. Well, I'm sure Durance would like to go see the shrine. RC Duke's in the game. Duke, you're famous.
Good day to you.
The woman's head is bowed as her lips move in prayer. Just as you approach, you catch her glimpsing at the statue near her. She notices you and forces a smile. Praise be to Magron, and welcome to her temple. How may I be of service? You seem upset. What's wrong? This is about the fires, isn't it? She puts a hand on her shoulder. They're just symbols. You can't put your faith in them. Slow down. Tell me what this is about. Sacred pyres all around town. You must have seen the statues of the goddess around the city, holding up empty braziers. I've kept them burning steadily for 15 years, but I haven't been able to conjure them for months now. And people need to see them more than ever these days. Oh, yeah. What does that mean? It's my devotions and prayers that keep them lit. But lately, when I try to pray, all I can think about are the Hollowborn all over the city, the grieving families, the refugees. How can Magron allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? Durance grunts with disdain. What strength do we gain from adversity, from trial and test? The fires don't wither because she lacks in faith. They wither because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for her services, and Magron is paid and pleasured in sweat and struggle and pain. This mewling imbecile is unworthy of Magron's womanly heart. Or heat. Womanly heat. Thanks, Durance. Take heart and don't abandon your faith too easily. You're right. And fortunately, I believe Magron's been speaking to me again. She casts a quick glance in your direction. Lately, I've been seeing visions. A place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of color. Strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens even while they splash into the earth. She raises her hands as if framing an image of her vision. And behind the falls is a cave, filled with fire and heat and danger, and some token of my goddess. I know there's something there, but where it is or how to get there, I've been meaning to ask around at the expedition hall to see if anyone recognizes the description. To be honest, though, I don't know what I'd do even if I found the place. Worthless, like so many of Magron's flock, afraid of her god's tests. If Magron speaks to her, it is to hasten an end to a hypocrite's life, and this vision is surely a death trap for the weak. Let's see, what's significance? They symbolize Magron's power and guidance. Our neighbors, the random probably see us as superstitious. Okay. Alright. Well, that gave us a little quest. Surprise. Go find a token of Magron. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Hello. What have we here?
Keeping quiet.
Yoink. Where does this go? Only people with official invitations are allowed to observe the Animancy hearings. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess let's go check out the Hall of Records. Ah. Oh, there. Yeah, this is who we're looking for. The Chancellor and the Marshal Forwin. Okay. Alright, here we go. Thank you for coming, Goli. I've been trying to track you down for some time. This is Marshal Forwin, Earl Bademar's military advisor. He will serve as a witness for this proceeding. He gestures at the man next to him. Well met, Road Warden. Your reputation precedes you, I admit. You've created a bit of stir throughout the nobility with your reclamation of Cadnua. Most are still not sure what to think of you. What's this about? The legitimacy of your claim to Cadnua is in question. Earl Bademar has issued a ruling on that matter. I trust the Earl will make a fair judgment, so we can try to be diplomatic. Cadnua was abandoned for over a century, and I've claimed the land through strength of arms. My claim is legitimate. We can be rational. Or we could try to be aggressive. Let's attempt... a fair judge. Well, let's be rational. It was abandoned for over a century, and I've claimed the land through strength of arms. If there were no other claimant, you would be correct. Unfortunately, this is not the case. All will be made clear once Lord Gathben arrives. Do you have any questions for me while you wait? Tell me about Earl. Earl Bademar comes from an esteemed line of lords that rose to prominence after the War of Defiance some 150 years ago. Deerwood consists of 7 earldoms. The Baedmars govern the northern earldom, known as the Grasp. As to the current Baedmar, he's a fine man, as I know. It's an honor to serve him. Okay, that's all I need to know. What do you know of Gathbin? Well, I've met him but once. It was ample time to determine the character of Lord Gathbin, or lack thereof. He is descended from an old Adiran line that predates the War of Defiance. His great-grandfather, Ranig Gathbin, was the Earl of Yenwood during the war. That is, until he was stripped of his lands and driven from the Deerwood. Oh, Yenwood. When the Deerwood was a mere colony, it was divided into earldoms. Yenwood was one such earldom. Oh, right. Okay. Do you know which way Earl Baedmar has ruled? I'm sorry, my lord, I do not. The Earl's decree is sealed. Okay. What was that about Road Warden? The one who rules Cadnua on behalf of the Earl of Yenwood is traditionally known as the Road Warden. Your position might not be entirely official yet, but the title is an appropriate form of address. Okay. I got no more questions. Your timing is impeccable. Here comes Lord Gathban. Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. An opulently dressed man strides towards the Chancellor, his sandy hair trailing him like a banner caught in a light breeze, boot heels echoing throughout the hall. An elven woman with cropped hair, dressed in dark glinting mail, shadows his steps before taking position alongside him. She watches you unabashedly, taking your measure. Let's move past this formality as quickly as possible. I've other matters to attend to. It's well known that Cadnua belongs to me by right. And where is this pretender? He who murdered the Raedricks, my own sister and her husband, and now steals my land. Where is this low-born wretch? Warren clears his throat and glances at you. This man here? This is the Lord of Cadnua? I thought he was just another servant. Perhaps a valet or a porter. Raise your hand. Everyone who owns their own keep, raise a hand. Go on, don't be shy. I kind of gotta. And that's how the fight started. I want to see where this goes. Imbecile! I hope you've enjoyed your time squatting on my land. Provoke me further and I'll hang you from the highest wall of Cadnua when our business is finished. Chancellor, read the Earl's decree. The walls aren't doing so hot right now. I haven't fixed those up, so you hang me from them, I'm probably gonna live. They're not that tall. Warren breaks the seal on the scroll and unfurls it. Regarding the matter of the Gathbin claim on Cadnua, Earl Baedmar finds that the Gathbin claim was never relinquished. By law, Cadnua is rightful property of the Gathbin family. Oh, man! What? I knew it! Gathbin smirks at you triumphantly. I'm not yet finished reading, my lord. Gathbin rolls his eyes and motions for the Chancellor to continue. Yeah, okay, whatever. However, the Earl recognizes Gagolian's part in reclaiming Cadnua, a site that has stood abandoned and even, some would say, cursed for over a century. Before Cadnua is returned to the Gathbin family, the Earl has decreed that Lord Gathbin will provide compensation in the form of... Absolutely not! Gathbin folds his arms, a defiant scowl on his face. My lord, Warren raises his eyebrows. The amount is quite reasonable, and a requirement for your land to be returned to you. If you'll just allow me to finish. I'll not pay a single copper to this miscreant for my ancestral land. Do you think I'm blind to the Earl's motives, lackey? He thinks he can send a message with this insult. I have a message you can send that son of a whore. Gathman raises an open hand as the Chancellor shrinks from him, arms raised in defense. Woo! Wow. I'll go with the stoic option. Keep your hands off me, you peasants! Gathman yanks his arm free of your hand and steps back. The elven woman deftly draws a pistol from her thick leather belt. Her eyes widen in anticipation. My lords, please, there is no need for violence. Lord Gathman holds your gaze for several heartbeats, his eyes burning with hatred. I'll be coming for what's mine. Count on it. Come, Captain Emery, we're leaving. He sneers defiantly before storming down the hall. The captain lowers her pistol and gives a smirking shrug before following her employer. Well, I can't say that Gathman's reaction was entirely unexpected, though through no faults of your own, I'm afraid you've made a powerful enemy. I've dealt with worse. He did seem a little upset, didn't he? I've heard he's always been vicious, even as a boy, and he can hold a grudge for a very long time. In any case, Caed Nua now officially belongs to you since Lord Gathman has rejected the Earl's decree. He hands you a deep blue scepter, which looks to have been carved entirely out of sapphire. Here, this belonged to one of the old lords of Caed Nua. By right, it's yours now. Oh, we gained Gridhawa added to our inventory. Why do I sound like I'm drunk? You try reading that as if you're not drunk. All right. Please extend an invitation to Lord Gathman to feast with me in the halls of Caed Nua. There's no need for us to be enemies, so we can be clever about it. Have this sent to Lord Gathman as a token of friendship. We can be benevolent. I don't want to give that guy 1,000. Fuck that. I don't know about that. All right, chat, I'll let you guys decide. Should we be benevolent or should we be clever? Or just be done? Clever's usually the best choice. Yeah? Since you won't murder? Well, to be fair, that wasn't really an option this round. But yes, in general, I tend not to murder. Alright, we'll be clever about it. That is a generous offer, and I'll make sure it reaches Lord Gathman. It was a pleasure to finally meet you, my lord. Perhaps we'll speak again under more pleasant circumstances. Farewell, Gregolian. The Marshal nods at you and leaves. Okay. So what is this scepter that we got? Oh. It's two-handed. Soulbound scepter. So it's something that binds. It binds with a wizard, priest, or druid. Bind this item to unlock the next level? Oh. Oh. Interesting. Scepters. So it's soul binds. Oh, that's interesting. Geared says, or the Bluestone Scepter, is remarkable in that it has been shaped from a single sapphire. Its only other component is its grip, made of silver bands. Ew. Well, we currently have a wizard with us. It's got a 10-meter range. Priest and so it's a scepter, right? So scepters are. Yeah, okay, got it. So it's yeah, they're all two-handed. Wands are two-handed. Boy, who should we bind this to? I kind of want to know what else it's gonna do here. Maybe I'll look this one up real quick. The name of that item. Good grief. Let's see. What do we learn about this? Well, it seems like it would be a best as a druid thing, maybe? Oh, I see. Never mind. Depends on who you give it to. So there's different levels of the item. There's 4 different levels. Level 3 provides a specific thing for the whatever class equipped it. I see. Okay. So for a wizard, let's say, they would get Gref's Authority. Gref's Authority is... So you do accurate melee attack that does... It's a melee attack for a wizard? But it bypasses damage reduction and can stun a target. Interesting. If we give it to a druid, it would restore a spirit shift ability. If we give it to a priest, he gives them displaced image, which is like mirror image. He raises their deflection, I think. Yeah. Okay, so it kind of comes down to who do we want to have wielding a staff, or sorry, a scepter. Right now our wizard is the only one wielding. No, that's not true. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have him be doing the arquebus option. He does have a quarterstaff, but I'm gonna have him go down the arc. I don't think I've really done an arquebus build with anybody, so I want him to do that. I don't know what do druids wield? I'm not sure. Let's go with, you know what? We'll give it to Aloth. Why not? It sounds interesting. So we're gonna have to bind the soul to it in order to get this. Wait, can you bind multiple things to people? Let's see. Soulbound items are unique items that can be magically bound with the soul of a single character. Once bound, the item can only be equipped and or used by that character unless the bond is severed and the level up process is started again. Oh, okay. Soulbound item will increase in power as the wielder completes certain requirements specified on the item's description. Okay. They cannot be enchanted by the player. Instead, they are leveled up multiple stages. All right. Well, let's see. Is there another item that I would want to give our caster friend? Probably not. Just quickly looking at the list here. To level this weapon up to stage 2, cut a fart that could weld metal. Now that would be hilarious if that were the case. Oh, man. Okay. There's not that many soulbound items, so I think we're safe to give this to Aloth. Why not? Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Okay, are you sure you want to soulbind to Aloth? Once bound, this item cannot be equipped on the other. Yeah. Okay. Deal 200 raw damage to enemies with the Bloomstone Scepter to unlock the next level. Oh. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. All right, so we got missing sentries up at Heritage Hill, right? There's some guy named Aorn running around the city that we should probably find and capture and deal with or something. Parabel whale, that requires us to go to a location that's a little outside of our power level. Cinders of Faith. We're looking for a cave from Frigga's vision. Multicolored pools, rising waterfall. We don't know where that is yet, so we'll continue moving forward. Built to last. Go to the Scrivener's Dormitory in Copper Lane. Oh, right. Okay, we gotta go back there. Right. The Rogue Knight. We need to go we need to figure out where this Dunreed Row is and find out if this piece of paper is legit. The Long Hunt. And then these are the companion quests. Okay. Okay. I guess we just continue to explore.
Your brother, did you and he get along?
We got along how brothers do. He used to throw water on me to wake me up in the morning. I used to fill his boots with stinging ants.
My own brothers and sisters are doing very well for themselves, back in Tekoa. I don't know that they'd search for me if I were killed so far from home.
Brothers can be funny. I bet you'd be surprised how far they'd go.
Okay. Andra's Gift is a new Heritage Hill that's got monsters. Andra's Gift and Brackenberry. Okay. I guess we'll go check out Brackenberry, yeah? Alright, so here we have somebody named Neden?
Gods keep you.
A woman stands in the shade of the garden, muttering to herself. She's fixated on the pages of a large and well-worn tome, seemingly oblivious to the blooming flowers and the cool, fragrant breeze. She only looks up when your shadow crosses her page. Do you mind? I'm rather busy. What are you busy with? I'm studying soul attachment. We all know that souls move into people at the birth and out of them at death, but we still have a lot of questions about what makes them stick, so to speak. What do you mean by making them stick? She brushes a stray lock from her forehead. Souls power bodies and give their tissues life, but only when they're firmly attached. It's separation that leads to a whole spate of soul-related ailments, including the Hollowborn. But if we understood how to reattach souls, we could end Widewind's legacy, maybe even conquer death. She scratches behind her ear. That's the theory, anyway. Unfortunately, I don't have all the research I need to put it into practice. What exactly do you need? There's a manuscript called The Theorems of Pandgrim. It contains research from Pangrim's experiments on detached souls. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries is rumored to have a copy in the Elder Archives. Pangrim's work is considered to be one of the more daring animancy texts, not something generally circulated among novices, nor easy to get a hold of. I wonder if we might have a peek at it. The theorems could advance my research by leaps and bounds, but Grimda, the High Archivist, worships Whale, which means she has some paradoxical views on sharing and restricting knowledge. And since she's not a proponent of animancy, she tends to restrict the kinds of information that would be useful to me. I'm sorry to hear that. She looks at me spilling my troubles. It's kind of you to listen, but I should really get back to work. Anything else? Why doesn't... I'd like to know... Okay. What are the Elder Archives? What are the Elder Archives? Oh, they hold the rarest and most arcane... Oh, it's probably that locked room. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? The sanitarium? Oh boy. We got a sanitarium. That goes to Andra's gift. We got the House of Dominal. The Raymont Manor. The Charred Barrel. And the Hodret house. Hodret. I think that's the Duke's house? Duke Hodret? The sanitarium? Do we want to go into the sanitarium? I guess.
Ready, Watcher. Right.
Huh? There's no way this will end badly. It'll all be great. What could possibly go wrong at the sanitarium? Everything's fine. Sanitarium guard, nobles. The most unfortunate tale of Favia and Bernat. Hey, we know that one. Nascitique poetry. Yoink. Let's see. Got Animancers. Animancy in the modern age. The Midwife's Memoirs. Psalm to Wotica. Oh boy. Wouldn't that just be a treat? Wait, Head Warden I'm sorry, what? I can speak to a statue? Hold that thought. The man's soul was torn asunder by a bivouac. As you can see, the patient is unresponsive. Wait, is that? Places a small stone upon the forehead. A portion of his soul is recovered near his body. We use this stone as a vessel for transfer. Can you hear me? Oswin? Oswin. Oh shit. That's from the beginning of the game. Whoa, he kind of lived? With further research, we're confident that we'll be able to rehabilitate patients like Oswin. Oh, I gotta see what this is about.
Hail and well met.
No, hail and well met. A bald man with a crooked nose gestures in demonstration over the still body of a patient before a small gathering of interested onlookers. Feeling your gaze, he pauses his discussion. Have you come to sit in? I'd like to know more about what is it you do here? Close as we are to the Glenfathan wilds, we get a number of bivouac maimings every year. Survivors dealing with complications from exposure. This fellow here is a severe case. His essence is a mere whisper of what it was. That's Gego's thing. Stay in your lane, asshole! I am early in my research, only beginning to understand how they work, but in time, I hope to find a way to protect people from the storm's effects. Oh. What? Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's it. Alright, so... oh, what's with the creepy music? Oh, come on now. In a sanitarium? Is that necessary? A well-maintained statue of a middle-aged man presides over the room, looking down unblinking over the bustle of harried academics pestered by the hopeful desperate. A strong warmth emanates from it that you could sense from across the room. There is a human soul stored beneath the stonework. You feel its attention turned towards you. It has been some time since a watcher graced these halls. His voice echoes deeply, rumbling the floor beneath you. I am envious of your natural insights, traveler. I can only imagine how it might have helped my work in life. Now, what is it that has brought you to my sanitarium? That is a minor Kiego. Shit is gonna get Western in no more than 5 minutes. Oh no. I'm curious as to how you've come to be in your present state. In the statue, you mean? Well, I was old, and it seemed wrong to me. A lifetime spent in pursuit of discovery, only to lose it all in death. Somewhere, someday, I would wake up in a new body, none the wiser, and pursue a different course entirely. All that experience wasted. If we are ever to unearth the principles behind our existence, it will be in spite of our condition. Of that I am quite sure. To live on as part of something I helped build seemed to me a better legacy than what nature had in store. The transfer itself was quite simple as our techniques go, and for that I am grateful. Playing with souls is far easier to accept when they are not your own. I do miss being able to take an active role in the scholarly efforts here. Now and again, one of our animancers will humor me and consult over some problem, but they are a jealous breed and are too often afraid to collaborate. If you are considering it yourself, I can tell you that it isn't for the easily bored. All right, tell me about the sanitarium. A history lesson! This is a rare pleasure. Most come in here only concerned with cheating death in one way or another. We are an old institution as Deerwood goes. This is our 94th year. As with many cities, the growth of Defiance Bay brought with it a host of problems. One of the worst was that those born with, shall we say, ill-favored souls came to populate its streets in droves, thus the sanitarium. Brackenberry was a natural fit. It was growing, but there was a lot of money here back then. This place owes its survival to the curiosities of the wealthy more than anything, I think. Our founding came at a time of great suspicion in animancy, much like today. So much progress has been lost to the mishaps of a few careless practitioners. But in time it was forgotten as all things are. Since then we have been at the forefront of animancy's resurgence. We played host to many gifted researchers and pushed the boundaries of our knowledge in ways never thought possible. Some of the first safe transferences were done here, and we have pioneered work in soul purification, lineage analysis, preservation. It's really quite a list, if you'll pardon my pride. Today I can't say it's exactly the same. There's been some push to shut us down. It comes from Deerwood's more excitable denizens, whose minds are more passionate than thoughtful, I'm afraid. People see this legacy as they see it and they see it involves something they don't understand, so it's natural for them to suspect people whose understanding exceeds theirs. It looks to them like we're hiding something. We have a representative in the palace this very moment defending the entire science of animancy at a hearing before the Duke, absurd as it sounds. If it does not go well, it could be the end of animancy in Deerwood. I fear Avar may be swayed by all this unrest, irrational though it may be. We shall see. Okay. Well, there you go. Of course there's a basement. Of course there's a basement. All right. Let's go to the basement of the sanitarium. I'm sure this will be fine. Oh, and it's all blacked out. That's not a good sign. And the music is creeping. Hello? Anybody here? Oh, boy. Oh. In a corner of Modred's lab rests a large weathered trunk. It seems likely to contain something important, if only by virtue of its size. Examine. Nothing grabs your attention except for the large padlock on the front. Whatever this Animancer keeps in here, he does not want anyone else to have or see. Let's leave it alone for now. Who are you, Modred? An Animancer scribbles feverishly on a parchment scroll while his free hand dances through the air, counting off unseen objects. His lips move in silent discourse. As your shadow falls over his scroll, he looks up at you with mingled perplexity and irritation. Can I help you? He forces a polite smile. What are you working on? My area of focus is wicks, more specifically how to cure them. What's a wict? Hollowborn who received a transplanted animal soul during infancy. Oh, right, we knew this. Right. So transplanting animal souls into children seems like an odd solution. We were trying something to do something about the crisis, right? And despite the controversy, it only went so far because at first it seemed to work. People called it a salvation. Children that had never been responsive to any kind of stimuli suddenly seemed aware of their surroundings, of their families. The complications don't begin until puberty. But that's when the incompatibilities between body and soul take shape. Children become violent, ravenous. But we paid dearly for our mistake, I promise you. Angry mobs hunted down Animancers and burned down their homes, with them still inside, often as not. People took to calling it the cruel salvation, and many still loathe us for it. But we wanted to stop the legacy as much as anyone. The public begged for our help. We did the best we could. I still don't know if that absolves us. So why do you study wicks? What kind of question is that? Just think of all the families that could be healed, the lives that could be restored. What could be more important? Animancy has an answer here. I know it. It's simply a matter of working it out. I see. Well, I'm just looking around. They'd be quick about it and don't touch anything. The sanitarium has a lax visitor policy, but I don't. Okay. All right. Do we poke around in the chest? Phrasing.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
Yeah.
Open the trunk. A heavy lock holds the trunk shut. It's too sturdy to break, and the mechanism looks too complicated to pick. You'll need to find the key. Oh. Okay. There's no key there. All right. Who are you?
Gods keep you.
A woman paces back and forth, her feet crunching on the red, soft carpet. She gestures and mumbles to herself, shaking her head as she pores over pages of notes. She almost walks into you. Scusi. Here I am, looking so hard for answers in my research that I do not see the kith standing in front of me. What can I do? What do you do here? According to my research grant, I study awakenings. Sublimating pre-awakened souls has been one of Animancy's greatest successes, and I am working on a method to replicate the process on awakened souls. But the truth is that I find few suitable subjects here. Widewind's legacy has left plenty of awakened souls, but most are too broken for study. I fear I will return to Ruva with nothing to show for my efforts. I'm awakened. I've been recalling flashes of my past life. She scratches her chin. Most interesting, but not the kind of awakening I can study. I'm afraid I need someone whose awakened soul can be triggered with predictable stimuli. Souls such as those tend to manifest as alternate personas in the host. But I thank you for the offer. Oh, I wish if only we knew somebody who seemed to have multiple personalities. Okay. It's a dynamic and respected field, so Valia is okay with it. They're less superstitious. Gotcha. It's a shame so many here are so hostile toward Adamancy. It is, but such is the way of Deerwood. All right. Oops. Did you have anything else in your strange device that seems to thrum with power? Okay. Got some guards here. Oh, what's this? Unlocking this will require a proper key. Oh, okay. What's over here? The edges of the cage are dented and scored with claw marks. Oh. And this requires the proper key. Okay. Well. Weird. We don't seem to really be able to do anything. Although it's weird that there's like more over here. Okay. Oh, can I ask him about the... Never mind. Okay. Maybe this is a thing that we'll deal with later? Suppose? Secret room. It does look like a secret room. I agree. But I don't... Wait. Wait a minute. Wait. Wait for it. We might be able to get find a way in.
Steady does it.
When you go to stealth mode, if you pass a specific check while in the area, like a perception check or something, you know, it'll reveal something. But you have to be in stealth mode. So far, nothing is happening. So, never mind. Okay. All right, we have more locations to check here in town. Or in this part of town, I should say. The Hadrit house is over here, so I guess we'll go have a look. I think this is the Duke's house, but I could be wrong on that. It certainly looks fancy. Dunreed agent. Curran's wasting his time with those disappearances? Wait. Curran? That's the guy we've been looking for. Is this Dunreed Row? Not nearly enough Y'shtola posters to be Duke's house? Aha! I see. Oh, there's Curran. All right. I don't know if we want to ask him specifically, but we'll start with him.
Good day, stranger.
The Orland man is surrounded by books and scrolls. His wiry hair stands nearly on end, and his ears prick as you approach. You carry whispers, Cadnua, Gilded Vale, old voices indeed. You're a cipher like me, I'm guessing. You guess what you must surely know. My own modest ability suggests that yours are most formidable. Would be quite useful here, of all places. A pity, then, that my duties for Lady Webb require me to focus my talents elsewhere. He regards a table piled with scrolls. What brings you to show him the affidavit? Is this affidavit real? It's signed by you. Wait a minute. Before we get there, it looks as though you could use some help. Not at liberty to discuss my work, unfortunately. Dunreed Row, ears only. A civilian would need the confidence of Lady Webb before I could share. Oh, okay. Is this real? He holds the page, but seems to stare through the words as if at something woven in the fabric of the paper. Curran bares his pointed teeth. I remember Penhelm, a preening peacock of a man, his mouth dry and hands moist when I told him he was a sole descendant of an Adirian general, one who'd fought against Hadrit's rebellion. Okay. A forgery. He scans the affidavit. A forgery. Not the first I've seen. He hands it back to you. But I've no time for the knights and their obsessions. Bring this to his commander, Cleaver, and show him the seal. He points on the wax stamped by his forged signature. If he compares it with another, he should be able to spot the difference. Doom a man for the soul the gods gave him seems rather unfair. What are you busy with? Hollowborn, growing unrest, the ever-present political intrigues. So many missing souls, missing persons are the least concern of our concerns these days. Right. He's a cipher, minehunt, yeah. Useful for solving crimes. Yeah. All right, so we've proved that is a forgery. Let's see. Let's see if we can find... Ooh, he leaves the room. Oh, nice.
Nice and quiet.
I've got it. Finished. Finished.
Yoink. Okay.
I'll take a look. Ready, Watcher. Right.
Meat?
Yeah.
I don't think I really want to steal meat. Seems weird. All right, let's go upstairs. Madam Webb? That just sounds intriguing. I'd like to meet this Madam Webb. Okay.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Shrink. Oh. Okay. Requires a key, which I'm guessing means it's something we're going to come across later. But for now... Oh. Penhelm. Hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can reposition some people here. This looks like it might lead to a fight.
Hey.
Penhelm's face is white. I've just talked to that little cipher, did you? One of my novitiates told me he'd seen someone in the records room. takes a slow step toward you, extending his hand. Give me the affidavit. I've done nothing to you. His hand comes to rest on the sword. Let's see. Your superiors deserve to know the truth? What truth? That over a century ago I was some Adiran who's dust in the ground now? I'll ask you one more time, give it back. Let's see. I'm not interested in fighting you. And you should have minded your own business. I won't let you destroy my career over this. Oh shit. He means business. Fuck. Okay, well.
Hey.
Have you go for him.
I'm here.
Following your lead.
Yeah.
All right, what do we want to start with? Put Soul Shock on
What?
I'm trying to remember what all these priest abilities do.
Aye.
Actually, let's do this. Let's daze these guys.
Yes?
They're beating up Magran. Or Durance. No.
What?
Aye?
Yeah.
Aye?
Magran is getting his butt handed to him.
Yes?
I'm here.
Yes?
Well, I'm sure that won't cause any problems, right?
As you say.
Yeah.
All right, well, figured that out, I guess. House of Dominel, huh? Hey, the barracks construction is complete. Nice. Well, we got a barracks. What's next? 4 days. We have to get something done in 4 days, huh? No, in less than 40. How? When does the... We have 3 days and 17 hours. Okay. So, if we were to purchase something that's 3 days or less, we could add to the defense, potentially. Or add to our security. Let's see, what do we got? Towers. That'd be good. The walls take 4 days. That's going to be a problem. Training grounds. These all require the Bailey to be done. Okay. The woodland trails. Let's see. Upgrading them will grant both a constitution and athletics bonus when resting at Bright Hollow. 3 days. It adds security and prestige. If we were to get those done, the Bailey takes 2 days. We've only got 3. Allows you to purchase parts of exotic creatures and generate a random creature part every turn in the Stronghold Treasury. The Craft Hall arms your stronghold, providing you with weapons and an armor merchant, as well as a dexterity bonus for resting. Let's go with the towers, I suppose. That'll be finished in 3 days. We gotta get back to the Heat 4 then, too. Free crap. Meat.
Hail and well met.
I don't recognize you. What business do you have with House Domino? Tell me about the house. It's an old and respected family. Much of Defiance Bay's prosperity is due to Domino business activities. Now, do you have any further business here? Nope. I will see you out. Okay. All right. Easy peasy.
You've been on your own for 5 years.
I've had Ichima.
But you can't talk to him.
My standards changed around year 2.
That's pretty good. All right, so we got the Raymont Manor and the Charred Barrel to check out. Oh. Mortared stone wall sheltered by leaves. A knotty green vine climbs all the way up to an open window. Two ornate shutters seem to beckon you. Alright, let's hold off on that. Don't know why I would want to sneak into this house. Servant pauses. It's avoiding eye contact. Okay. Somebody we can talk to at this place? What's going on here? Hello? Anybody home? Raymond. Lord Raymond. Here we go.
Hello.
Lord Raymond holds a shipping manifest in his well-manicured hands. Despite his expensive clothes, he has the sallow complexion and restless air of a man who devotes all of his days and most of his nights to work. If you have business to discuss, make an appointment with my attendant. I don't have time for unexpected visitors. Tell me about yourself. I'm the lord of this house and not prone to idle chatter. I have no if you have no business here, I suggest you be off. Oh. Well then. Fine. Be that way. Servants. Lynette Raymond. Hello. Father never reads to me. He's always busy with his own books. Oh, okay. Servants. Does going upstairs get us in trouble? Nope. Okay. Oh, here we go. Begging your pardon, but I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to return downstairs. Visitors aren't permitted in the upper floor. Oh. Okay. Well, we know we can't go up there, but we know that there is an alternate method of getting up there through the side window. But I don't know why. I mean, I could just do it just to do it, but it's probably for a quest later. I should probably hold off doing that. Random breaking and entering, I guess. I don't know. Thirstwind, Noble, Naunton, and Goed. The young elf is dressed in gaudy robes, and he seems ready to cast off. He picks at a heavily brocaded sleeve and continually adjusts the gold chain around his neck. He looks up at you. Did she send you to run me out of town? You can tell her I'm not going anywhere without that medallion. I told Cyril I wouldn't let her sell it. If that's what you're here about, then save yourself the trouble. What are you talking about? I'm not after you, but maybe I can help? He pulls at a shining button. That's a relief, but I don't see how. Cyril's a courtesan over at the Salty Mist in Audra's Gift. We've been working together for over a year now. I find a noble with more money than sense, fill him up with liquor, send him her way. They have a good time. Cyril takes her fee and a little extra. 100 coppers here, a trinket there. It's a bounty for us, and these lords and ladies never notice anything missing. Okay. That's dishonest. It's surviving. He points a finger at one ruby ring catches the light. If those nobles have more wealth than they can hang on to, why should they keep it? Anyway, we always split the bounty until a week ago. He squeezes his lips into a tight frown. She takes a necklace off some noble. It's an Engwithan medallion, damn near priceless. The relic is sacred to my clan, but she won't part with it for any sum I could afford. He tugs at the gold chain around his neck. And even if I wanted to, I can't go home without it. That's a hard thing. Well, tell me about the medallion. You'll find her at the Salty Mast. The only way anyone sees her these days is by paying. Sorry. So you'll have to go through Maya. But whatever you do, please don't hurt her. Oh,
how do you
that's
do?
it. Why is the medallion important to you? I grew up in Ergonfath with the Shattering Spear clan. We Glenfathans have protected Engwithan ruins for thousands of years. It's the one duty the gods ask of us in exchange for the freedom to live as we please. But treasure hunters looted the ruins in our territory, and we left the wilds we'd dwelled in for generations. Most of my clanmates scattered to towns around the Deerwood and probably live on crusts of bread. Restoring this medallion to the ruins would earn us the gods' forgiveness the Shattering Spear could go home. Oh, wow. Right. Gotcha. Okay. Tell me about Cyril. She's a courtesan at the Salty Mast. Wasn't born to much, but she's done what she has to in order to escape that. She's a good friend. Without her, I'd probably be living hand to mouth like the rest of the Shattering Spear, but this isn't about her or me. It's about the 40 people in my clan and the way of life we've held for generations. Okay. Alright, well, hopefully he's telling the truth. Let's see what comes of that. Who's this guy? Nanton. Begging your pardon. Oh, it's you. Wait, do I know Nanton? It's good to see you well. We had a few rough days here, but then we found this place, and they were kind enough to hire us both. Nanton. Sounds familiar. Things have been wonderful. I can't tell you how much we appreciate what you've done. Wait, is that... Oh, that's the guy and his wife. Alright. From... Yes, from the first town. He killed off the abusive friend, and him and his friend's wife ran off. Right. Nanton. Gotcha. Okay.
Gods keep you.
Abelheart Securian. Well met. What brings you to here? Is this your place? It's my retirement. Used to be a warehouse back when Brackenberry saw more ship traffic. Okay. Now it's the most popular spot in Brackenberry. The nobles come to unwind. Okay. Show me your menu. Look at that. Amazing. Ooh, somehow I don't have a full... Okay. Cool. Nobles. An understudy. Understudy? Some grain on the table. Excellent. What's back here? The cook. Don't track dirt in the kitchen. What's in the basement? Some bandits. Well, that's a problem. There's bandits here? That seems odd. I can just talk to them, huh? What's up? Okay. Never mind. It's weird that they identify them as bandits to us. Shouldn't we be doing something about that? We got pirates here? What? Marith watches you through kohl-rimmed eyes. She puts her hand on the hilt of her blade, jangling the jewels that hang from her wrist. We don't know each other, stranger. Best keep it that way. Oh. What brings you to the Charred Barrel? What's it look like? Good wine, little peace and quiet. And scary and don't ask too many questions. You don't seem like a local. I'm a sailor. And a liberator of certain goods. And the nice thing about the snobs here is that they usually too polite to ask more. Okie dokie. You have fun with that. Yoink. I forget. Do these guys attack
Got
you
it.
if you
Finished.
take from them? Oh yeah, they do. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah. That's fine.
I'll get it open. Finished.
I'll unlock it for the XP though. Now that's something to come back to. Welcome back. Do they get pissed if I steal? Yeah. So they were these kinds of NPCs, the Kickstarter NPCs. I couldn't remember if they do attack you or not. They do.
You must have seen some amazing sights on your way north.
Sure. Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves. Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Deerwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranga Nui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
All right. Let's head back to Copper Lane. Turn in the chest piece to that one guy. And then we might need to go talk to the Justiciars. Let them know that we killed one of their guys. And he was a fake. What could possibly go wrong? I'm sure everything will work out just fine. Yep. All right, dude. I found your, Is this the armor you wanted? Osric wavers a moment in disbelief. He looks at you, then back at the breastplate. He reaches for it slowly, as if expecting it to disappear before he can touch it. How did you manage this? Oh, we lost the affidavit. You were right about the affidavit. Unfortunately, Penhelm forced me into a fight. Oh, wait a minute. But we lost the affidavit. What does that mean? Forced me into a fight? A shame it ended like that, but he's the lying weasel who started this. You did all I asked, and you are owed much. He withdraws a leather coin purse from his pocket and hands it over. So we got a moderate positive and a minor positive. Okay. Stop by Sonolid's shop on the other side of the hall. She sells some of the best gear in the city. I'll see that she opens her inventory to you. What's this armor to you anyways? It's nothing really, just a keepsake. Okay. It commemorates the Order of Magron, highest order of valor, awarded to the dead, never the living. Us dear ones, real dear ones. We don't have nobility or birthrights unless you're some copperfucker from a deer. And all we've got is the honor we bring to our family name. The Order of Magron is, well, they don't give it out too much. Not often you see a member of the dozens whose revolutionary ties are as good as he says they are. So this is something to live up to. Okay. Hey, everybody leveled up. Ooh, yeah. However, it's weird because... Where's the... Maybe we don't. Maybe the Justiciars don't care. It's just weird that I would lose that. Yeah, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, something doesn't seem right here. Hold on. Hold up. I'm concerned that if I don't turn that in, it's going to cause more trouble. But before I turn that quest in, I feel like I don't want to hand over the only evidence I have that I was in the right. Yeah, I don't know. That seems so weird that they took that affidavit away from me. I feel like I need that to prove that I'm not guilty and that I acted in self-defense. Let's double check. Let's just double check. I don't know that I want to piss off all the justiciars. You know, that could be problematic. So I think we gotta go talk to the guy that's currently in charge here. Have you found that Valian yet? Dunstan needs her research. Oh. Really? That you guys... Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care? Really? Really? For real? Is that right? Huh. Am I talking to the wrong person, maybe? Oh, I'm looking for information on Aorn. With the little flea picker. What do you want to know? You know where he is. Rumors say that he fled to the catacombs after he murdered the knight. As much as I'd love to string him up, I don't have anyone I can spare crawling in that filth to check for him. How did he manage to kill a knight? Now there's a question. Witnesses say he was drunk, arguing with the man. If I had to guess, I'd say the sneaky bastard had a weapon on him, took the justiciar by surprise. Coward ran off before anyone knew what had been done. Okay. So, yeah, okay.
Hey.
I guess they don't care? Or it's automatically resolved in the background?
You had 5 siblings?
That's right. Between the 6 of us, I don't think the house has known a single day's quiet. Of course, a little chaos makes it far easier to get away with mischief.
Yes, I can imagine that comes in handy.
All right. I guess it's fine. Seems weird. We'll turn this back into him. Turn this back in again. Okay. Is this the armor? All right. And we level up. Right. And the shop is open to us.
Hail and well met.
Hail and well met. I knew there was a reason I like this game. Show me wares. All right, what do you got? She's got exceptional gear. Oh, okay. How much for the fine archivist? 4,500. Okay, so they've got fine equal bracers of all-consuming rage. What's that? Of might +2, of constitution +1. Ooh. Dandy hat of the diseased yak. What a name. +2 resolve, -1 intellect. Sneff's folly. Resolve +1, constitution +2. Sorry, Snurf's folly. Snurf's folly. Bile stompers. Minor spellbind. Corrosive cloud. And corrode DR bonus. Cloak of the fox and hunter. Summon noble creature? I'm sorry, what now? What is that? A beagle dog? Once per rest? That's so cute. Oh. Once per rest, summon a beagle. Oh my god. How much is that one? 38.25. Okay. Whisper of treason. 3 per rest. You can charm things for 10 seconds. Okay. And the Berserker Belt. Rage bonus, barbarian only, plus 20% frenzy duration. They've got some nice things, but we're going to need some more cash. But we all leveled up. So, what should we do about this leveling? All right, so I need athletics. Holy crap. Like, second wind is pretty nice. Yeah, we'll go with that. We get to pick a new ability. Oh, right. So another level 3 ability. Okay, what do we got again? So the foe beam. So generates a rebounding wave of psychic feedback between the cipher and an ally that causes crush damage to enemies caught in between. So it only affects enemies, which is actually really nice. It's called Ecto Psychic Echo. Okay. Fractured volition is violates an enemy's memories to bring vivid recollections of past. Right, so this is the thing that hobbles and weakens them. So they lose dexterity and reflex and constitution and might. So it's a debuff. Not bad. Okay. Pain link, right. Where they suffer again all the damage that they've applied to somebody. So you target an ally with it. 25% of all damage reapplied to nearby enemies over 25 seconds. It's kind of an interesting... Yeah. Or we can cause AoE frightened. Against foes. Causes the enemies in the area with the effect to believe their worst fears have been realized, frightening and sickening them for the duration. All attributes reduced by 1. Dexterity and accuracy reduced. For 21 seconds. There's a lot of options here. Yeah, let's go with secret horrors. That sounds interesting. Okay. So we got Psychic Backlash. What's this? Invokes a retaliatory strike, stunning an enemy whenever they target the Cypher's will. Defense. Once per encounter. Passive. Just happens. Draining Whip. Modifies Soul Whip. More focus gain, huh? That's actually pretty decent. Let me think on that a moment. Dangerous Implement. It's a modal. Plus 25% damage with implements. 3 raw damage to self when attacking with an implement? Oh, right. We have seen that one. Penetrating Shot. It's a modal, right? Yeah, it's a general modal. Defensive. We got Hold the Line. Reflex, Fortitude. Will. Defense against Charmed. Yeah, good. These are all good. Do I want Wound Binding? I think I kind of want Wound Binding. I think I kind of want Wound Binding. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. So he's got big lore, which affects his level of scrolls he can use. Okay. 5th level scrolls. Okay. We will stick with that. And another 3rd level spell. So we've got the mass slowdown, which we learned. Creates a ball of energy in the caster's hand that can be thrown at the enemy, causing burn, freeze, corrode, shock to anyone caught in the area of the effect. Lights are continually replenished until the spell ends. To anyone caught in the area of the effect? I'm gonna kill myself with that, I bet. Let's see. Exposed vulnerabilities. Foe AoE, -5 damage reduction, -10 deflection. Ooh, this makes them everything easier to hit in the area. That's bad. Exposed vulnerabilities. Yeah, let's go with that. Beneficial effects suspended for 12 months. Oh, we can we can suspend the buffs on our enemies. Yeah, I'll go with this one. bonus second level spell? Maybe. Wound binding? Maybe. What's this one do? 2 per rest, plus 50 deflection for... Okay. 1 per encounter. Grimoire Slam. Penetrating Blast. Modifies Blast to have plus 5 DR bypass. Yeah, that's not bad. We do use that a lot, so... Bypass DR. Let's go with that. All right, Mr. Fighter. What can we do here? Let's see. Get an extra use of knockdown. Plus 5 all defense. A modal. Plus 5 all defenses except deflection. So that increases the all in defender mode, which I think we do have. Modifies his constant recovery. Passive. Oh. That could be good. Did I give him the soldier? Warhammer, greatsword. Increases his accuracy with that weapon that he's wielding. And he's got the extra damage for that weapon. Looks like I gave him the sword and shield style. Yeah, I'm going to give him the weapon focus. Soldier. Alright, priest. What can... Okay, the Brilliant Radiance affects his enemies take burn damage from the priest's holy radiance, and vessels take increased burn damage. I do use that ability a lot, so friendly targets, yeah, friendly AoE, they get endurance, foe AoE, only vessels. Only vessels? It modifies radiance to include burn damage on... Okay. Get that once per encounter. We could also give him bonus spells. Ooh. And then there's also the giving him the gunner ability. Right. Which means he would reload faster. Yep. I think I'm going to go with that. Okay, invocations are second level chanter spell requires 4 phrases chanted. Oh, okay. So this is one of the abilities we can use once we've chanted 4 phrases. So we got faux AoE paralyze. It's not bad. We've got summon some worms. That's interesting. We've got summon will-o'-the-wisps. AoE, faux AoE terrified, which is reduces accuracy. Dexterity is reduced. Okay. Friendly, plus 25 defense when disengaging, plus 50 defense against hobble attacks. So it's an AoE buff. So that people can move around more. Okay. AoE charmed. Whoa. Lasts 11 seconds. Interesting. Rejoice, my comrades. 2 fingers of daylight. So the Chanter creates 2 bouncing beams of pure light that restore endurance and grant immunity to frightened and terrified on all allies struck by them. Area of length. Friendly target. Grants endurance, immunity to frightened and terrified. I kind of like the idea of him being a summoner, where he's just constantly summoning things. Conjures 3 worms into existence that fight for the party. Yeah. Let's try that. Nothing outlandish here, huh? He's got an S stock, which falls under the adventure. I could give him savage attack, more melee damage but less accuracy. I could give him 3 per rest and envenomed strike, raw damage over time. Like trying to pierce or poison an enemy, huh? 2-handed style. Oh. Grants a damage bonus while wielding a 2-handed melee weapon, which I think that's what that is. And last but not least, our friend the Ranger. Okay, what do we want to give her? So we could do like Vicious Companion. Makes her companion do more damage. Got Faithful Companion. Not as likely to get dominated. Merciless Companion increases the damage against targets that call it sneak attack damage. Oh, the Animal Companion does sneak attack damage. Okay. Gotcha. We could also pick something to increase her. Makes her wounding shot more accurate. Let's go with Vicious Companion.
Yeah.
All right, we are all leveled up and ready to go for next time. And we're going to stop there for the night. And we still got a lot to do here in Defiance Bay. Boy, there's a lot. But we are now... Our characters are now, what, level 6? We've made it to level 6. Yes, sir. Okay.
Stop poking me!
Hey, Railway. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming and hanging out, as always. I will be back tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central, for more Pillars of Eternity. Looking forward to playing some more. 8 p.m. Central. Oh, yeah. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you'd go give the YouTube channel a follow. Make sure I get this right. I need to make a command for this. There we go. There's a link. Yeah, I appreciate it. Now that I got that up and running, I'll be getting more videos on there. I got a lot of catch up to do, exporting from Twitch VODs, but that's all it's going to be. Really, is just a place for long term storage of my streams. I'm not going to do any editing on them. I frankly don't have the time. So they're just going to be raw footage from the stream, you know. More to watch. So yeah, if you missed something or you want to go back and check out, you know, rewatch something, there you go. Okay. But yeah, I'd appreciate it if y'all would subscribe. All right, we're going to go say hi to Angelus Demoness. Angelus is playing some Final Fantasy XIV, working on Path of the Dead, Black Mage Solo. He's currently on floor 171. So let's go cheer him on, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Have a good evening. Take care.